There's something in here with us.
God.
That ball has moved.
Look at your meter, look at your meter.
Would you please tell us your name?
You can go and stop it. I'll tell them to take it away.
Yeah. Tell them to take it away.
I don't need to keep it.
Is this what she's feeling? Or?
Yes.
I was so upset. It was really...
I don't think, looking at that, I don't think she'd taken over, but she had certainly impressed all her emotions on you.
Yeah.
And that's really hard to take sometimes.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience I've never ever had from my life. And yeah, I will never forget that one, ever.
Was that was in Beechworth, but do you recall whether it was up, like, I think it was up a couple of levels or something?
Yeah, it was in the attic. They only just opened it, didn't they, Loz? Like it was
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was upstairs somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the attic, you reckon?
I think it was in the attic because it was locked for many years and was only able to open it, you know, like not very long before we went there.
Yeah.
Right at the top of those stairs, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder if it's related to the small shadow that we caught down the bottom that comes up. Because that was quite a small shadow. So if you're talking about a child, I didn't put those two together, but
You've got to find that footage, Paul.
yeah, it's at the bottom of the stairs. Yeah. All right, we'll find that. Yeah, because
make that your mission.
It'll also give a context to where the stairs go up as to where you know, in the future if they can relate it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, because you've often commented on that and said it was a small.
It was small.
Shadow.
Yeah, that's what we called it Gollum, because it would be walk down and then all of a sudden go on. You know, but yeah, there's a lot of emotion. I mean, they may not be related, you know, I don't know, but it's just interesting because it's in the same area.
Yeah.
And it would have been on the same night, I think, too, because that was a really active night, that one. When you had that, we had activity down in the courtyard. We had activity, you know, with the Dr. Boots, the hallway. It was all on that night.
Yeah.
So, must have been a full moon or something.
Must have been.
Yeah.
That's right, because I think it was you, Paul, or it might have been you and Tim, caught footage of a pair of boots sort of walk out from right down the hallway. It looked like a pair of boots walked out from the doorway or something, didn't you?
Yeah, well, there's another footage I really have to find. It needs to be enhanced somehow better, but you can actually sort of see the silhouette of shoulders and a head, and then as Dave's coming out down the hallway, he turns with his camera, so he's looking straight ahead, and as he turns, this thing takes off. And on Dave's camera, at the same time when he turns, you see this huge orb fly off.
Wow.
So if we matched them up, that would look really cool. So we need to do that on a future episode. So keep watching, everyone. We'll get around to that because that would be amazing. The timing, and it's also the same place, the same area where Char was lying on that table, and there was a massive orb that comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
A lot of activity that night. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
I think we've got about 40 hours footage all up of Beechworth, just Beechworth.
God.
It's all sorts of stuff.
I did like Beechworth. Beechworth is probably one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And conversely to what's just happened here, there's this other time where Char, you and Loz are trying to do an interview with Rob, and you just keep bursting out laughing, and it's like it's the contrast of emotions, and it's almost like the two of you are being affected by some joker or prankster or something.
Yeah.
We've had many of those.
Yeah, I was going to say, we try and be really serious, and then all of a sudden we just like,
it's over.
Yeah.
And why was it called the lunatic asylum? Oh,
No. Why was Victoria called the lunatic asylum?
Sorry. Okay. Oh, he's gonna laugh. Hey, get it out.
It's only 2 signatures, isn't it?
Okay. Hang on. It's okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm just. Hang on. Hang on, just walk it off for a minute. 'Cause otherwise-
Roll camera.
No, not ready. Not ready.
Action.
Oh, we just need to get out of the camera.
Can I be behind you in this part?
Yeah.
Does it matter, or do I have to be?
It needs to be Victoria.
Yeah, that matters.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on, sorry. Why was Victoria the insane state?
I'm trying to just get it off. I'm just going to think there's something.
What are you laughing at?
It's just because it started. So I have to think of something bad or something just to get rid of it.
Laura.
Fuck off. Sorry.
Hang on.
Okay, and action.
So why was Victoria known as the insane state?
That's right, we got that. We got that.
That's a good.
Why is everyone laughing? I don't know why everyone's laughing. I thought we got it out there. Hang on.
We've got some good stuff for Beechworth. Yeah.
Yeah, really good stuff.
You know what they're doing at the moment? They're actually there's a short story competition on at the moment for horror stories, and they're actually having a reading of all the stories at Beechworth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to go there.
Yeah. But you know what else they've got at Beechworth? They've got an escape room.
Yes. Oh,
No.
yeah, they're doing an
at
escape
the
room.
asylum.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That would be pretty
Only
good.
you.
No, thank you.
No?
No.
And Karen, that's where you had a quite an emotional experience there as well.
Yeah, I did. I
That's
don't have a lot of memory of that.
Yeah.
There were two experiences I had there during the day when you guys were off doing something. There was one where I was sitting out in the car park, and I remember just sitting there, and this girl came up to me. She was probably late teens, early 20s. She had long hair, and she's wearing just a gown, like a hospital gown kind of thing. And she came and sat next to me, and I remember, you know, those logs they had in the car park, like the
treated pine.
yeah, the
pipes.
treated roll. I was sitting there, and she came and sat next to me, and she told me that she had been a patient there, and her parents had put her there because she was promiscuous, and they thought that it was a mental illness back in the day.
I remember this.
Yeah, and they tried to treat her out of it by dunking her in water as a way of, I don't know, curing her of promiscuity of what they did in the day. And she drowned. So she came to tell me that. I think the other thing you're talking about, Paul, is when I was taken over. And that was my silly fault, because I should have known better than to let that happen. But it happened I didn't even realise. And the first I realised that it happened, I don't know if Loz, you were there, and Renee.
Renee was there. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
really
remember
bad.
Renee trying to talk me around, and I think Loz, you might have been there. I don't know.
Yeah, I was. I found you. I was the one who,
Did
I
you?
found you by myself. Yeah, I was
Oh.
I don't know where I was going, but I was going somewhere through the grounds. And then I saw you at a distance, like up sort of against this wall, but you had your back to me, but you were just like against this wall. And so I called out to you and you didn't respond. So I went over to you and turned you around, and you were like, you were drooling and everything. You were someone else, and you were sort of like at me, like, don't touch me sort of thing. Like you didn't even know who I was. And
I
then,
don't remember
yeah,
any of that.
it was so full on. I was on my own. I was like, oh my God. So I was just trying to get you to sort of come back. And then Renee came over, and that's how that happened. And it was me, Renee, and you. And then I think maybe you, Stu.
I did, yeah. Renee came and got
Yeah.
me, I think, and I came over.
I don't remember you. I remember Renee talking to me. I remember Renee's voice. It was like it penetrated. And I remember you, Loz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of like asking your guides to help bring you back.
Oh, perfect. Good on you.
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah, and we sort of like me and Renee sort of came together. I think we like held hands or something.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we were like, okay, we called to your guides, like, okay, if your guides can please come forward. and help Karen out of this, bring Karen back. Karen, can you hear us? And we just kept sort of talking to you like that. And then eventually you did.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Did you learn that in circle?
I don't know, maybe yes, but that's just what I thought was it was the right thing to do. Yeah, it was the right
exactly
thing to
the
do.
right thing to do.
You just,
Thank you.
yeah, you just knew it was the right thing to do, and you did. You came back, but you were totally somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were. Because I remember,
Yeah.
before you guys did that, I'll admit to my inexperience here. I just went, oh, that's right. We'll chuck her in the car and drive her out of the grounds, and she'll snap out of it because the spirit will stay behind. What did I know?
Chuck her in the car.
Yeah, and I was trying to get you into the car, and you just, because like Loz said, you were someone else. You were refusing to get in the car. You were like kicking and screaming like a.
I don't remember
like
any
a
of
cat
that.
didn't want to go into a cat cage.
Really?
Yeah, and that's when Loz and Renee started actually doing the right
Well,
thing.
good thing the girls knew what to do.
I
Oh,
Yeah.
geez. Thank you, Loz.
But
Well, it's okay. It was disturbing
yeah,
seeing you like standing against this building, just your back, and you were sort of hunched over a little bit. It was so freaky. It was like out of a horror movie or something.
Was my face
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, you were just a different person. It was like you were somebody else, and you didn't know who I was.
yeah,
Okay.
So whoever you were was sort of defensive against me as well.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it was full on.
Well, that it should never have happened. I should have been smarter than that because I've been trained. But there you go. And it happened to me once in Port Arthur.
in Hobart.
In Hobart, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it happened there as well.
Yeah,
Well, good on Loz for saying that, because I probably
Yeah,
didn't know
exactly.
what I'm saying.
yeah.
No, good on you, Loz.